perspective on the performance of some of those teams yesterday.
And some nuggets of wisdom.
Michael Jordan, Karim.
Yes.
Nah, he's called Benin Messi. How are you?
Great.
All right, you've got something on the Senegal Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah. So if you were the Côte d'Ivoire coach,
okay,
and you were preparing with them after that devastating loss to Equatorial Guinea, what will you be telling them?
I'll tell them that don't grieve for anybody. I'll be telling them don't grieve for anybody.
It's a great message, but that is what life is about.
Yeah.
We don't get redos, but we get second chances.
We do.
That is what the America-based psychologist Jeffrey Fry says.
Okay.
What happened against Equatorial Guinea, if they were mulling over it and not preparing for this game, they wouldn't have been able to do anything in it. But God gave them a second chance, as almost every human being gets, and they grabbed it with both hands. Yeah. So let's look at the stats from the game and what it says about the performance of Côte d'Ivoire. Looking at possession, Senegal had 43% of possession. Then Côte d'Ivoire had 57%. If you see this, you will see that, oh, something surprising, but not surprising. Throughout the tournament, Côte d'Ivoire is the second team with the most average possession in the tournament.
Who is the first?
The first is Algeria, and they are home and dry.
Wow. So turning possession into wins is not easy.
It's not easy. And Senegal, as you see them, this is their worst possession in the tournament. But they are not specifically, it is not their best weapon at this tournament. The game that they've not dominated possession in 3 of the 4 games they've played at this tournament.
Wow.
It's just the first, they had about 69% of possession against, is it Guinea or Guinea-Bissau? Guinea. For 69% of possession in that game. And apart from that, they've been dominated. And this is their worst in the competition. And they've lost. Then expected goals. Again, for the first time in this tournament, they've not exceeded the 1.0 mark of expected goals. So it means that they were expected to just score 1 goal in this game from 13 total shots they've attempted, with just 4 of them being on target. So it means that all the 13 shots, they've not created really good opportunities for them to be considered big chances. And this is Côte d'Ivoire's second highest in the competition in terms of expected goals. Then big chances. For the first time again, they've not created a big chance in the game. It means that Côte d'Ivoire have basically found a way of cutting them out.
That's what I choose earlier. They shackled them.
Yes, for the first time in the tournament, and Kusunu, he plays for Bayer Leverkusen. He didn't start, but the new manager paired him with Ndika, and it was solid with Series sitting in front of them and cutting out the balls coming in. Total shots have explained. Senegal had 13, then Côte d'Ivoire 8, but Côte d'Ivoire made a very good use of DS in the tournament. Then, if you are looking at touches in opposition box, we'll look at a graph that talks about how many the goals Senegal have scored and in which areas they've come from. This is it. For the 8 goals they've scored before this game, 7 of them have come inside the box. And they've played 120 minutes, and they've got only 23 touches inside the box. And look at how small those boxes are. These ones are very small. It means that if they were given that chance, they were clinical enough to convert them. But it means that Côte d'Ivoire were really tight in their back.
So the bigger
the circle, that's how big the chance is.
The better the chance.
Yes.
Right. I'm guessing this is Lamine Kamara's goal.
Yes, that's it. The only goal they've scored outside of the box. The rest coming inside. So
the moment Côte d'Ivoire limited their touches
inside the box,
they limited their ability
to score,
to create a lot of
meaningful
chances. That is interesting.
Yeah, let's move it on to this one. This is the momentum. Attacking momentum. It just means that throughout the game, Senegal had a very good start to it and scored deservedly. Yes. That's around the first 12 minutes. Apart from that, Côte d'Ivoire took over and really pressed. If you have players like Seri Fofana, who is exerting a lot of energy, about 4 of the Senegal Côte d'Ivoire players completed the most passes in that game.
Wow.
So if you are arranging who
So
has
the
the
top,
most... Yes.
all the top passes,
yes,
top four are
the two
goals.
centre-backs, Ndika, Kusunu, Seri, before you be going to 4, another Côte d'Ivoire player before you go to Senegal. It means that Côte d'Ivoire, this is their momentum map. That is the graph in yellow, and that is Senegal's in blue, as you say. So it means that we are seeing the momentum more yellow, and it is
and higher yellow.
Yes,
bars.
if it is high, it means that there's more pressure, or they have more attacking momentum of creating a goal or creating a chance to score a goal. Look at it. Throughout the first half and even in the second half, they controlled most of the game until Senegal conceded the equalizer, and we're now stepping up.
This was even in extra time.
Yes, and when they were now, because of the substitutions they've made, and they've now gotten some fresh energy and coming into, but it didn't really help them to get a winner and lost in the penalties.
Very
so
interesting.
now
So,
I want to look at Nicolas Pepe.
Okay.
If you ask me who my man of the match in that game, basically he decided everything.
Pepe?
Yes.
He'd been largely criticized.
He was.
What did he do special?
He was on the pitch for 55 minutes.
Okay.
And before this game, of all players in the tournament, only 6 of them touched the ball more times in the opposition box than him. And he's played just 170 minutes. 170 minutes, and he's touching the ball 16 times. And he's the 6th best. If he was starting, it means that when he touches the ball in the opposition box, it's danger. And when he got inside the game, the first one, the very long ball that he first touched, he went for the volley, and Mendy made a really good save. And the second one was what he won the penalty. We know how good he is.
So is that why he gave him an assist? This is not
this
is not FPL. Because in FPL, penalty counts as an assist.
That's
but in real football, like in open play, penalty doesn't count as
it's supposed to be penalty one, not
so he
an
won,
assist.
So that should be penalty
one.
Okay.
So
that's fair enough.
Yes. And looking at how much the fighting spirit he brought into the game, fouls won, he's won 2 fouls in that game. I think there's a mix-up. He was
fouled 6 times.
No, there's a mix-up in this. There's a mix-up in this. So he won 2 fouls, one being the penalty. And how much he affected the game, it is what really stands out for me. Immediately, the balls he's touching, he's really quick with his feet. And when he's going straight direct at you, it's very difficult to stop. And Mendy got his share of it. Trying to stop him and committed the penalty.
All right, thank you, Karim. Thank you very much, Karim, for that.